Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Brenda.
And David, right. See that thing done that little shake on it, go ahead.
I told him to do that while ago and he forgot that quick. Okay, tonight I'm going to make a very, very easy cake. Very easy. For fall, for Thanksgiving, or for whatever. Okay, you need...
Oh, before we start, by the way, I won't say a lot on this one, but I want to tell everybody Happy Thanksgiving.
I was going to do that at the end.
Well, I was going to do it at the beginning.
Okay, here's what we're doing. There's some that wants to see some of our things we do for Thanksgiving, so we're going to do that. Now, I'm making 2 cakes tonight, and one of them will be the first time I've ever done it. My daughter does it, it's not me. Okay, you need a box of plain white cake mix. And it's always nice just to whisk it around a little bit and make sure you got all the chunks out and stuff, you know, just make sure you got all the chunks out there. Okay? You don't have to do no great big super job. You waste part of it on the table like I just done.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Is this your recipe or Cynthia's? And what is it called?
This is just one of them recipes that somebody speaks to you on the way in the store or in front of Walmart or something like that, you know. Somebody will be saying, oh, y'all want to make this, you know, it's good. And it is good. So, we got our box of cake mix.
Okay.
And we need, what's wrong?
Nothing.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Did you holler, oh God?
No.
What'd you say?
Well, I just kind of want to know what it's called.
The pumpkin cake.
Okay. And
Is
something's burning.
Saying, what's it called? I know the eye was burning. I turned it off. You ain't fixed them. You ain't cleaned them yet, remember? You have to clean them. Okay, you need 3 eggs.
It stinks.
You do not do the cake mix like the box says. Do it like I'm telling you, okay? Very good cake, very simple cake. You need 3 eggs. And get it all over the table like I'm doing. It's good like that. Oh, mercy. Okay, now, let's whisk them up just a little bit. Get them all mixed up, and then we'll pour them in the milk cake mix. Now, by all means, if you want to make a homemade cake mix, that's fine with me. Well, you could use plain flour and make a white cake mix if you want to. It's up to you. This is so easy, though. Everything don't always have to be homemade, though it's good. I'm going to clean that off. Okay, put that in there. Okay, then put 1 big 1 pound 13 ounces, otherwise 29 ounce can of pumpkin.
Could you use real pumpkins for that?
You could, and I had 2 pumpkins, 2 of the pie pumpkins, and I went to pick them up. I had them on the front porch, and I do this every year, and I went to pick them up, and daggone if they hadn't rotted. I was so mad about that.
Well, a raccoon got one of them.
That was those big pumpkins out back. I don't make pies out of them. You can get the seeds out of them and toast them, though.
Oh.
They're good.
If the raccoon saved me some of them, I will.
The big one he ain't been in, has he?
It looks like they have been. I don't know.
The one on the table? You sure?
I don't know.
Well, they got in that smaller one you bought for Sadie, or you and Sadie got, and then she got a big one and a little one. I said, well, if we're going to put them on the front porch, why don't you get the same size or close to it? She's like, I want it like this, so that's what she done. And then she painted them.
Yeah, she painted them real pretty.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm not through with that yet, so let's just leave it there. I bet the bowl I got ain't big enough to mix it in very good. Just got to stir this up real good. That's what you're going to do next. And I've got my pan greased. I'm going to turn this oven on 350.
So what did you grease that with?
Cooking spray. That's about all you need.
You want me to do it for you?
Well, it ain't that. I don't have a big enough of a bowl. My bowl is not big enough. Have I got a bigger one? Let me check real quick. And I'll pour it over now. Oh, sure. I got plenty of these bowls. And I just washed this one and put it back a few minutes ago. But I need a bigger bowl, so that's what we're going to go with.
So did someone at Walmart give you this recipe? Is that what you were saying earlier?
I don't know, David, but I'm saying it's one of them learning easy recipes. Somebody in the store or on
something from the past. Someone told you bypassing somewhere's shadows in the night recipes.
Yeah, just like Becky told me that day, hey, you want to try this onion? And I love that onion. It's so good. It's so easy.
Yeah, you done a show on that.
I did, yes.
Validating onion or something you called it.
Valdelia.
Valley something onion.
Valdelia.
Valdelia.
Or a sweet onion. There's a sweet onion. There's Valdelia onions, which are sweet. Man, I tasted a sweet onion one day, and it don't taste like the sweet onions I got. It was real sweet. I don't know what it was. I thought the Valdez was purple, and I might be wrong. Maybe the purple's the sweet onion. I don't know. Oh, okay, let's see if we can get this baby spoon mixed up here now. See what's gonna happen.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. We got a lot of cooking to do. You got to do a turkey.
Yeah, but I thought you was going. Oh, the turkey will be all right, but you.
I like to done the show on the turkey.
Well, get up early in the morning. You can get it done.
I will then if you want to.
Well, you know, we can put it in the oven when I'm done, and then I'll set my clock and get up and check it. How about that?
But you know how you spice it and whatever you do, all the things you do.
But it's good. We get to stay at home. We can eat and get fat and be sleepy off of turkey and. I also got a ham and I've never done on here before. And we'll do it too because I don't care much for turkey.
That's just un-American.
What?
Don't care for turkey.
I mean, I like a little bit of breast meat with some turkey gravy over it my way. Now, I might just put a little tiny bit of this in there.
What is that?
It's pumpkin spice. Hey, put just a little bit, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon.
That was a pretty good little dash there, wasn't it?
Oh, I know, that stuff tastes so good. I don't want it to taste like a pumpkin pie, but that wasn't nowhere near what you'd put in a pumpkin pie. You smell it?
Yeah. I was wanting to get off from work early today so I can come home and get started on this.
We was going to get a lot of stuff done.
I couldn't get off early, so we'll have to get in a late start here and we'll do what we can.
Okay, where's my, this is the one I use. Oh, I didn't spray it, did I? I'm saving that one. I don't know, did I put my banana pudding pie in that one? I'm also going to do my dressing tonight.
What kind of dressing?
The dressing you use with turkey.
Oh. That's good.
It's turkey dressing made with chicken, beef, or turkey, or some kind of... I'll show you.
Is these things going to be going in with this, or?
You're plumb dumb today. Oh, I'm sorry, David. You are not dumb ever.
So that's where Sadie gets that from.
No, it's just about time that we start the stuff first. You always start it. Don't you? Go ahead and admit it. You always start.
Well, I'm just asking a serious question. I mean, I don't know.
Does that look like a sweet potato to you?
Yeah.
Okay, then. This is not nothing to do with sweet potato. You can make sweet potato pie. I'll tell you what we'll do with it.
Okay.
We might make a sweet potato pie one of these days. I can make all kinds of pies and cakes like this. They're easy. Oh, I need to get rid of this spoon and do something different here.
Where's your little plastic thing you like?
Right here. It started coming apart. I'm going to have to get another one.
And you can get all that.
You know what? I've been looking for my wooden spoons. I can't find them. I didn't even see them in the building. I don't know what happened to them.
I used them to mix paint with.
Did you? Did you really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I had a lot of wooden stuff. Spatulas, everything. I don't know where they're at.
I'm sure they're buried up in here somewhere.
I don't think they are, David. Okay, we'll get this thing in the oven on 350, and we're going to cook this for about 40 minutes, I think. I better check. No, I don't have it wrote down though, do I? Well, if you're ever in doubt, just put it on 350 and cook it till it's done. How about that? You know, you get used to cooking like that, it's hard to stray away from it. But there's some things you need to make with a recipe, like homemade fudge. Because that stuff you got to do with a recipe. See, this is kind of thick, and that's good. It's a good cake.
We're not expecting a whole lot of people tomorrow, but we're going to have some extras anyway.
We always have extras for the next couple of days. And then we got a reunion on, well, it's a Thanksgiving thing that David's family does. And
yep.
That's Saturday, and I'll have to cook again.
We'll be heading way up in the mountains on that one.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
How you know?
Well, we always head up in the mountains when we go to them.
Oh, I know that, but...
Way back out in the jungles.
But it ain't where it usually is.
I know it's a different spot, so that means it's going to be deeper somewhere.
With them hillbillies. Hillbillies, I'm proud to be a hillbilly.
It won't be too
bad.
bad.
Who you are. Well, I'm just pure country, you know, and I don't cook everything pure country now because I like modern doing.
I really enjoyed y'all's family reunion this year. Your daddy was playing music and playing the guitar, and his brother was playing. That was.
Yeah, but my niece's singing didn't do too good.
Oh, I thought it was good.
It was good. Wasn't my niece, it was my cousin. I think she does good too.
I think I'm gonna break out the old fiddle and take it on the next reunion next year.
And you'll learn to play it?
I'm gonna learn how to play it. I'm gonna learn how to play it. It's my mom's fiddle.
Hey, that is really neat. His grandpa made that fiddle.
Yeah, back in 1927.
Okay, we'll see y'all in a few minutes. Okay, let's check this cake. Oh, it's done. Looks good to me.
Huh.
Well, it's going to be brown like that because it's pumpkin.
Looks like cornbread or something.
It looks good. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. This is funny.
Wait a minute, how long's that thing been in there? It ain't been there.
It's been in there 25 minutes, but I got to see what I
It don't seem like it's been in there that long.
David, just give me a minute. Where's my toothpick? I see them somewhere right here. You can always check that thing with a toothpick. Don't let me heat out the oven. Oh, you need that thing heated up.
That does smell good though.
Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to be doing several videos here for Thanksgiving. No, it ain't done yet. It ain't done. We'll leave it about 10 more minutes probably. We'll do 10 more minutes.
So it's kind of gooey. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll try to go ahead and mix up some frosting for it.
Okay. Well, you'll have to show them how to mix up the frosting.
I will.
Okay, I'll come back later, right?
Right. Okay, the cake's done. I let it bake about 40 minutes. And always ovens vary, so always make sure that you put that toothpick in there and spring back. Some people's just natural. They know when it's done, and I do too, really, but I'm trying to give you a time and do it right. Okay, I'm going to make some frosting for this, and I'm just going to make the regular powdered sugar frosting. Cream cheese and butter and some vanilla, but I'll put the vanilla in just a minute. I got a block of cream cheese and a stick of unsalted butter. It's not margarine, it's unsalted butter. So here we go. That's confectioner sugar. Just don't worry about it at the moment. Trying to get away from you, might have to turn it up just a little bit, though. Hope it don't burn. I done broke my sifter broke. I don't know what in the world. So far tonight, I've never seen it happen in my life. My sifter broke, for one thing. I've seen stuff like that happen. But this, I have never seen happen.
How'd you break it?
It just broke. It just broke. And
what was you doing?
Look at my egg. I was in the water and it just said, pooh. And I'm like, what in the world? I was standing here and I was going to turn them off and it just blowed. They're okay. They're still in the pillars. But that one, I just couldn't believe it. It blowed up like that.
That must mean it's a good one.
I guess. I don't know what it means, but it kind of scared me out to death when it done it. I was standing there and got on my glasses. Well, this was really soft. I don't know.
Bogging that old thing down, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to make some fluffy frosting here. And it's room temperature and everything. What is wrong with you today, Mixer? Let's put about a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to use clear, okay?
What was you doing with this old sifter thing? What was you doing
I
with
was
it?
sifting my powdered sugar. It's going to go in. I'll put probably a teaspoon and a half, okay? Maybe that'll help us loosen up some. What in the world's going on tonight, David Hall?
I don't know, but that old thing sounds like it's struggling.
It ain't an old thing. It's a good mixer.
How long have you had it?
I smell it now. It ain't gonna burn
Yeah,
up.
you're going to burn the sockets up. It won't take much on that probably anyway.
Well, I hope not. I'll get none if I do. You need a mixer.
Shoo!
I just want
that thing's burning, woman. You better put that up.
It ain't burning.
Yeah,
That's
it
just
is.
the smell of a mixer, David. I know
No,
what
it
I'm
ain't.
doing.
I know electrical.
Hush it! Hush it, boy.
All right,
Let me do the cooking, will you? If it burns up, we'll get a friggin' new one. How about that? Maybe I should just make this with something else. It's too much. Thinking of what should I do at this point. Let's start with this one. Get it out there, maybe. Since, you know, it was room temperature, so that butter don't soften up like margarine. It gets soft, but it's still tough when it's soft. Doggone, am I going to be able to get it out there?
No.
Maybe I will. Don't be negative. Have a little faith in me, David.
Yeah, well, that stuff's matted up in there like cement.
I can get it out when I get some of it out. I know how to do it.
It ain't one of them Ellie Mae Clampett pies, is it?
Probably. It ain't a pie, it's a cake. So you'll be like Jethro Bodine and just eat it whether it's shoe leathers or anything.
I usually do.
I don't believe he could even eat Ellie's biscuits. He might have chewed some. I think he did. They gave him a stomach ache. We watched the Beverly Hillbillies and we love them. They're funny. Well, I'm sorry. It's taking a while here, David. I'm trying to get it out here right now.
You want me to pause it?
Yeah, maybe you better. Sure, just a minute. Let me get that out there. All right. What I've done, I put a teaspoon of milk. Heavy whipping cream would be better.
So whipping cream would be better.
Yeah, whipping cream's normally what I do, but I said I'm going to put a tablespoon of milk in it. David grabbed the milk, so. And I said, you know what, heavy whipping cream would be better, because it whips good. This is going to work just fine, though. I'm not trying to change the taste, I'm just trying to loosen that butter up some. I'm trying to make it creamy. It's all back in here again. Now look, I've got a couple of recipes and I wasn't thinking, and I sifted. Well, I had to use this on 3 cups after the sifter broke, but that's okay, it worked. Let me throw it away.
Well, I'll save it. I might use it down in the garage.
For what?
I don't know. You never know.
They make some pretty neat stuff down there. Well, let's set it on the washer, okay?
Something folk art maybe or something.
Okay, I sifted out 4 cups of flour, but I'm only going to start with 2. I think 2 will be enough for that kind of cake. If it was going to be a layer cake, you probably would need it.
Can I ask a weird question?
Sure.
Why do you have to sift the flour?
Get the chunk lumps out.
Oh. Okay.
I think a normal recipe for a sheet cake would just be 2 cups anyway. Maybe 1.5 cups, but I'm going to start with 2. See what that does. It's sifted already, so...
You want some more of that milk?
This should make it creamy, I hope. Have to wait and see. If we do, we're going to use heavy whipping cream this time. I've never had this problem before. I usually use margarine. I don't know. Well, no, sometimes I use real butter. Maybe I might have to. I'm going to have to. I just can't do anything without it. They got something. Just give me that bottle in the door. No, the bottle. That's a jug. This is the bottle.
There's something called Ready Whip.
That's for the top of pies and stuff.
Well, I don't know what it's for.
All right, let's try to do another tablespoon because that ain't doing too good there. And the label ain't on here, but that's heavy whipping cream. Let's try it again. Problems. David, the mixture always smells like that, okay? I meant to tell you that. Maybe we'll turn it off just a minute and let me get this going here better so we won't use it up just showing this mixing this. I want me one of them stand mixers. I want it so bad. I'm going to get it. Maybe I'll get it after Christmas or for Christmas. I don't want you to buy it for Christmas. I'll have to save for it. It costs a lot. Yeah. A whole lot.
So what is this thing, is it doing right now?
Yes, it can.
Dang. I thought you said that 4 and 5 don't work on that
dang.
dang.
It was on 3, and when I turned it up like this and took it out of it, it's 4 and 5. So I'm trying to get some of it off. I was mixing on 3. Want to taste?
No.
No.
Reminds me of cement.
Oh my goodness, I'm saving them for me. Okay. It's mixed. It's good. It's creamy. Are you back on?
Yeah, I've been on.
Okay.
You didn't even know it. I was on.
That's all right. Well, there ain't no use in sitting there letting me make this and complications.
I mean, I figured you was talking about some stuff I thought was important, so I turned it back on.
I didn't tell you, but you'll have to edit some of that out.
All right.
All that.
So is that all you have to do for the icing?
All you have to do.
That motor smells like it's burning over there.
David, all of them smell like that. Mixers smell like that. You haven't used one enough to know. It's not burning. They smell weird.
You might already unplug it, so who knows?
Will you let me do the cooking, please?
Yes, boss.
You do that every time, Archie.
Yes, Edith.
If you had a clue, it would be okay, but you don't, so.
Okay.
Did you know what? David has been around all these years, and he can't cook nothing, not hardly a can of soup. It's probably burn it up.
I can cook ravioli out of the can.
I'm picking on you, David. He can cook what he wants. I always say anybody that can read can cook. Now, people like me, I've cooked for years and years and years, so I ought to be able to cook something without directions. Let's get something else to spread that with, darling. What can I use? Where's my... Let's try using this. That's a lot of frosting right there. I think it's too much myself. But
so this is called a pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
That frosting, I don't quite understand it.
It's not called a pumpkin pie. Do you know what a pie looks like?
No, ma'am.
A pie is a little round thing about this big around. Sometimes they're thin, sometimes
so
they're
this
thick.
is called a pumpkin cake.
Mm-hmm.
And that frosting is kind of weird. I don't understand how that...
I don't call it a pumpkin cake because I don't remember that woman telling me what it was. She just said how picked up that box of pudding, a cake mix, and we was
so
in the
you
store
use
somewhere.
confection sugar and you use flour and some kind of butter that was real thick and gooey and...
You bake with flour. You don't usually make frosting with flour.
So, I mean, just tell me, recap.
David, I used a thing of white cake mix, and you do not make it according to the box. You make it like this. You use a box of white cake mix, and you use 3 eggs, and that big can of pumpkin that I showed you. That's all. You mix it up.
I'm talking about the icing. What all did you do for the icing?
The icing.
I'm not clear on that.
The icing was 2 cups of confectionery sugar, 1 bar of cream cheese, and 1 stick of butter. Blend all it, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I actually put a little more probably, but I used clear vanilla.
Clear vanilla.
Clear. Right. This ain't wanting to spread out. The complications I'm having trying to cook Thanksgiving dinner, or things for Thanksgiving dinner.
Right. All right,
hey,
so
I want to tell everybody thanks so much for all the nice comments and stuff that you give me. I will tell you, it makes me feel so good and it brings tears to my eyes. I'm a big baby and my mama does that good and bad. We cry, you know. I get all teared up, and the men, my gentlemen, are the same as the women. They give me such nice compliments and the cooking. And
yeah, it is awful nice, and I'd like to thank everybody for wishing me a happy birthday. I didn't get a chance to do any comments, but you were supposed to do that for me. But that was nice of people wishing me a happy birthday.
David, even if I put on the comments, people can't see. Some people can't get to the comments because they're on the tablet.
I ain't never had so many people to wish me a happy birthday in my whole life combined.
Makes you feel good, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so we got you in Sadie Buzz, and I ain't telling mine. No.
Well,
mine's also in May, 3 days before Sadie's. But anyway, that's good enough right there. Looks good to me.
All right, so that's 1 pie down, and how many to go?
for the 100th time. That's a cake.
Cake. I mean, that's one cake down, and how many more is you
I'm
going?
gonna do one more cake, and I'm gonna do 2 pies.
Okay. So we're
And
hopefully
I'm gonna do dressing too.
we're working the old Galaxy cell phones overtime
I
tonight.
might do the pie that I made up another time.
Okay.
I might do that this weekend. And I'm still going to get it for these holidays, you know. But I'm going to make a pumpkin pie and this pumpkin cake and a banana pudding cake. I still got to get a couple other things in there. Let's see.
All right.
Right there, I got a top.
So that's done.
That's done.
All right.
Okay. Now, I got to put
And we're not going to sample it because you got folks coming over and we don't want to make it look like we done stuck our fingers in it and ate it.
I don't care about stuff like that. If I want to eat it, I will. It's
Well,
okay.
I know that.
You think we should go in and taste it?
No, we won't taste that
Well,
one.
the banana pudding cake needs to rest a little bit.
I'm waiting for the turkey. That's the only thing I want to taste.
He loves my turkeys.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
happy about that.
That's all I'm waiting on is a turkey. And you shocked me when you said you weren't going to do a turkey and just do ham this time. I said, nuh-uh. I've been telling everybody at work about your turkey.
I always make you turkey.
And so I was thinking, I hope I don't jinx it by talking good.
I always make you turkey.
Yeah, but you said something about just doing a ham this year. And
Well, you know what? A lot of people go get a turkey breast because there's only 2 of them. But
You know what
my
my buddy at work's going to have?
What?
Now, this is true. This is not made up. Chitlins.
Ew.
Yeah, that's...
Well, people like that, but I'm not going to eat that mess. I'd have to really be hungry.
Well, he said that's his favorite, and at Thanksgiving, that's what he has. So, and he was serious. So.
Okay. You ready? Well, I will tell you what, everybody. We want to thank you for watching. We'll be right back. We're going to make another cake, and every time we're going to be right back. So we'll see you soon. Bye.